Do you guys see that really, really faint line going up and down? Oh my God. This is like 1 week. So I really shouldn't even have taken it so soon, but I'm really impatient. I see a line. I'm gonna take another in a couple of days. We'll see. Hey guys, what's up? It's Abby. Long time no see. If you're watching this, that means I'm pregnant. So today I am 4 weeks and 5 days pregnant. I really just wanted to vlog this whole process just for myself to have as a memory and just be able to look back on and like remember what I went through and how I felt at the time of everything. My dogs are fighting in my chair. But yeah, so it's like a random day. I filmed a clip the very first time. Look at this line. This is actually crazy. It is the end of the day and my makeup is completely off my face. And I had a headache from hell today, so I kept touching my forehead and my face. That's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna go put on a beanie. That's what I'm gonna do. I have cranberry juice in a wine glass, so don't judge me. It's literally cranberry juice. That's better. Guys, I'm so out of breath. That honestly was like one of the first signs that I was pregnant, is I was just so out of breath all the time. So I filmed a clip literally the very first day that I found out I was pregnant. I'm really impatient, so I tried to take a test like way before you're supposed to, like probably 4 days before the earliest time you should know you're pregnant. So like most pregnancy tests say that you can test like 5 days before your missed period, and I think I took the test like 9 days before my missed period. That's like the first time I took it. I went to CVS randomly and their pregnancy tests were on sale, so I got 2 boxes of 2 and it was like basically for the price of 1. So I knew I had extra, so I didn't care. I just kind of wanted to take it for the hell of it. So it actually had a very faint line on it, and so I kind of thought that I was pregnant, like even though you're not technically supposed to be able to tell. I really did think that I was pregnant. Let me find it. This angle is really cute. So I'm literally in my bathroom. I'm very anal about stuff, and I literally numbered them because I took so many. So this was number 1. Let's see if you can see it on there. So by now it like got discolored and it's super yellow, but at first it was not yellow. You can actually kind of see that. Am I holding that? Yeah. You can kind of see a very faint line going up and down. And I had read before that like you can never get a false positive. Well, not never, but it's very unlikely to get a false positive. You can get a false negative very easy though. So like the only thing in your body that can make the positive line is like a pregnancy hormone. So this is number 2. This is so entertaining. I know you guys are so, it's just very faint as well. And I literally took those like one day, the next day, still way too early. 3 is also very faint. You can barely even see that one. And I did take the first 3 in the morning, because your morning pee is like the most concentrated, I guess. So this was number 4. By this time, I was probably like 3 or 4 days before my missed period, and during the day I was kind of having like these weird little cramps like in my stomach, or not my stomach, like around my uterus. And I was coming home from work and I was feeling these pains, and I'm like, oh my God, like I just know I'm pregnant. Like I at this time just like knew I was pregnant. And so whenever I got home from work, I was like, I'm just gonna take a pregnancy test because I know it's gonna be super positive and like I'm gonna be so excited. So number 4 I took. This one's super yellow now. I actually now think it was a defective test, but I took it whenever I got home. So my urine was not like concentrated like it is in the morning. And it was literally just a hard ass like negative line. And I seriously was so depressed. This was like 2 days before Thanksgiving. I was so upset because I took 3 that were positive, and then this one I'm like, that's just it, I'm not pregnant. So then I waited until the day of Thanksgiving, because that was actually the day I was supposed to start my period. And I got this one, which This one actually looked a lot better, but we left this like on the back of our sink so we could see it every day because we're losers. It got like water splashed on it like over the past week, so it's not, it doesn't look as good now and it's really yellow, but it was very obviously positive. So Thanksgiving, I was really happy and excited because I just knew for sure that I was pregnant. I'm so excited, and John is really excited too. The very first person I told is my friend because she knew that John and I like wanted to start trying to have kids. And this actually was our very first attempt. I know that the odds of getting pregnant on your very first time trying are so slim to none, and I feel so blessed that it worked. Yeah, like I feel guilty almost. That's just my personality. Yeah, so my friend knew that John and I were trying to have a baby, so I told her whenever I took the very first one and it was like very faint, and she's like, oh my god, like, yeah, you're definitely pregnant, and she was really excited. So then the day after Thanksgiving, I told my sister, we were out shopping. I saw this bracelet that said grandma, and I just looked at her. I was like, Emily, I was like, I have something to tell you. Nobody else knows. And she's like, what? I was like, you gotta guess. What? What is it? Are you pregnant? I'm like, literally every time someone like guesses, are you pregnant? I'm like, she gave me a hug. She was really excited. And yeah, so that was a nice moment. We planned to tell John's parents on Christmas and my parents on Christmas Eve. Yeah, I definitely want to tell my mom first, but I honestly might tell her sooner. John's parents do not have any grandkids, so this will be their first grandkid, and his mom and dad want a grandbaby more than literally anything in this whole entire world. So like, I don't know if I'm more excited for myself or John's parents, honest to God. It's really hard because my family and John's family, mostly during the holidays, have like wine or like craft beer, and they all know that I like to drink glasses of wine and craft beer and different things, so this is going to be really challenging. But John's really excited. Like, he has basically been waiting on me the past 5 years. He could have had a kid at any point in time, which honestly, I have been like emotionally ready for a kid. Like, I love children. I've always wanted to be a mother. Like, I'm very maternal just naturally. Like, it was just like kind of a physical thing. Like, I just did not physically feel ready for it. I had a lot of like mental fears as well, like about the physical aspect of it. So that's kind of all that it was. And then now finally, like, my baby fever and my like desire to actually have a baby has finally outweighed my fears. And so that is like really what finally did it for me. Because he literally has been waiting for me. So I say I decided, because he already has been ready. I decided in September that I wanted to start trying. I sound super ridiculous right now, but I've always wanted to have a baby in the summer. So I was like, we're gonna have to have a baby like between like literally now and like November is probably the latest that we can try. Clearly, if I did not get pregnant, I would just keep trying until I had a baby, because that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna wait a whole year. I had a trip for Vegas planned the following month in October, like mid-October. And it's my friend's bachelorette party. So clearly I'm going to drink, and like, I want to go and have a good time. And like, I've never been to Vegas before. I've never honestly like traveled with friends like that before. So I really wanted to like have that experience. And John was actually out of town too on a trip with his guy friend. So we decided as soon as both of us got back from our trips, as soon as I was fertile, we were gonna start trying. So that was in very early November. And that was like second week in November, I think. Kind of like the 7th through the 14th-ish, I think is when I was fertile. That's when we started trying, and yeah, and I'm pregnant. And this is really the first time that I'm like talking about it like this, like the whole story, and like really getting to feel these emotions. So I'm really excited. We're not going to announce to the rest of the public, I'll say, like social media or anything, until the second trimester. That is one thing. I am scared to death of miscarrying. A lot of people in my family have miscarried. My best friend has miscarried earlier this year, and it's something that scares me to death. I can't not think about it every single day. But you gotta let go and let God. Now I'm crying. Let's get a different location because this is ridiculous. literally high quality content. I'm in my freaking bathroom. So the only really like pregnancy symptoms that I'm having right now is I'm out of breath, like right now. I have these like really bad, not really bad, but like mild cramps in my stomach periodically. Mostly at night. They honestly wake me up from my sleep. I know this sounds kind of stupid, but I never really thought about the pain like during pregnancy. Like you always just hear about labor pain, and so that's kind of what I was like always freaked out about. I never even considered having pain during pregnancy, which is so stupid. What else? I pee a lot. I've been trying to be as healthy as possible. I love coffee so much, and caffeine. I love hot coffee. I love lattes. I love black coffee. I love chai lattes. I love hot tea. I love pop. I know it's bad. I don't drink it all the time, but I like it occasionally. I love iced tea. I love caffeine. I have completely cut it out. Hopefully this will be a healthy pregnancy, and I'm definitely freaked out about it and obsessing over it. I guess that's normal for like, you know, being pregnant for the first time. My dogs are fighting again. They're not fighting, they're playing. So that's where we're at. 4 weeks, 5 days. Hey guys, so a long time no see. Hopefully you can hear me. My car is pretty loud these days. Hopefully you can hear me. So it's been a long time since I updated my like pregnancy journal. Today I am 9 weeks and 3 days, I think. We had our doctor's appointment on December 30th, and today is January 6th. So that went really well. They really didn't do anything. I know some people like get ultrasounds, some people, you know, get blood work. They literally didn't do anything. They took a urine sample and put a like stick pregnancy test in it and said, yep, you're pregnant. Like, okay, I know. Which at my next appointment, which is the 27th of January, I will be like 12 weeks, I think, then. And then they're gonna do blood work, ultrasound, like basically everything. So like body updates, I really feel the same as I did before. Honestly, I have like less cramping now. I've only thrown up one time. It was on Christmas Day at my in-laws' house. Sorry, this sun is so annoying. I'm driving to work right now, if I didn't say that. So we had just announced to my husband's parents, and like his mom freaked out, like completely flipped shit. Like she was so happy. But anyways, so then right after, his mom was making breakfast, and my sister-in-law was talking to me, and she's like, so like, have you gotten sick at all yet, or have you been nauseous? I'm like, I've been nauseous, but I haven't gotten sick yet. Literally probably 2 minutes after I said that, the food was done, and she's like, okay, you guys can eat. And the second that like I visualized eating food, like I got fucking sick. And it's like the smell, like smell's a big thing for me. Like I literally ran upstairs and threw up. I don't really have any food aversions or anything. I will say that like whenever I first like found out I was pregnant, every single day I made an egg. I made an egg and have an avocado, and I would eat that every single morning. But now that like sounds so disgusting to me. Like, so maybe that is my food aversion. I don't know. But that's really the only thing. Other than, I will say, like, I'm a big sweets person, and I love chocolate. I love candy, like all of that. Which clearly I don't want to eat that stuff while I'm pregnant, because that's not good for you. But like with the holidays and stuff, like my parents gave us a bunch of sweets, and then like we just accumulated a lot of candy and stuff, and it's still sitting in my pantry, and I have not touched a single piece of it. It is just sitting there. I'm pulling into work now, so I'm going to go. But that's my update for now.